Happy holidays. It's your girl, Heather Martin, also known as Chef Mommy. I am so happy to be here with you guys today. It's been a minute. Busy with the holidays, but I'm always committed to finding something alternatives for people who have food allergies and those of you who are just trying to find healthier things to eat, different options, and just want to eat different. I have been thinking, yesterday I was scrolling through my page and I saw a picture of a po' boy. I don't know if y'all know it, but I'm from New Orleans and born and raised there, grew up there, and po' boys is something that we grew up eating. For us in our home, we're a new family, not a new family, but you know. My husband and I have been married for almost 14 years, and I guess I should just say 13 years. I'm always anxious to get to the next year, but I want to enjoy every single second of my life. So 13 years we've been married, and every year we're trying to build traditions and things that we do over the holiday season. And just period in our home. So one thing that always bothers me is that when we go home to New Orleans, my kids have allergies to the things that are traditional New Orleans, things. I mean, of course, for us growing up, I didn't eat like shellfish and things like that. So it's funny, we're like strange New Orleanians, but I always want to share like beignets with them or just have a po' boy with them when we go home, and we can't do that because they have allergies to like eggs and all the stuff that's in it. So I have decided to introduce them, and maybe this holiday season, I want to encourage you to make some new traditions in your family. And traditions sometimes, well, for us, they always include eating. We love to eat. So I've decided that a part of our Christmas tradition is gonna be to have a little bit of New Orleans, to have a po' boy. And so today I'm going to experiment and take you along for the experiment. My mom makes the best fried mushrooms. My kids can eat mushrooms. So I think you could do it with any vegetable. If you have an allergy to a mushroom or to mushrooms, you could do it with probably anything. Cauliflower. We're just gonna show you how to coat the mushrooms and basically how to build a great po' boy. And maybe you can adopt the po' boy tradition. I'm trying to figure out if we'll do it on po' boys on Christmas Eve or at some point in the 25 days of Christmas. Okay, so hang out with me today and we're gonna try and make a vegan po' boy, a safe vegan, because vegan is not always safe for my kids. See you in a minute. Hey y'all. So I'm gonna start off and show you some basic things that you need for your mushrooms, but then I'm gonna let my mother take over. She's been trying to hide behind the camera. So I started off with some organic Mother Earth mushrooms that I picked up. And if you don't eat organic, then just use some mushrooms. And I just got the regular white, the cheap mushrooms because I eat like so many of these. So usually you don't want to rinse, when you're cooking mushrooms, you don't want to rinse them off. They're dirty, but you probably just want to wipe the dirt off and not rinse them. That's always what I've been taught. However, the rule is different when you're making these po' boys. My mom says, wash them because you want to get them wet so that the seasoning that she's gonna put on them will adhere to the mushroom, since we don't use egg when we cook and when we fry. Okay, so what you want to do is wash them real good and then chop them like so, like this size. Mommy has already chopped them up, and then I saw her Mommy took this is to your taste, but she put probably a pinch of cayenne pepper when they were wet. She seasoned them with cayenne pepper, salt to your taste, and she also put a little bit, it looks like oregano on or basil on her mushrooms. And if you don't like basil, you can take that out, right? So you need mushrooms, you're gonna need some cornmeal, and you're gonna need some oil. I hate to tell you guys that we're frying something, but we're gonna fry something and it's gonna be good. All right, and we're just gonna do the skillet kind of fry. I don't have a deep fryer. At least I lost some pieces to my deep fryer, so all right, so I just wanted to let you know the ingredients that we used, and now I'm going to turn it over to my mother and let her show you how she fries them and makes them very crispy, oyster-like you know, I don't know. I've never had oysters, but I tend to think that this is kind of like what it is. All right. Okay. So we'll fry them. The key is to wet wash your mushrooms. And as soon as you wash them, you want to season them up so that the seasoning will stick to it. And then you're going to dredge them into this cornmeal. And then you're going to fry them. All right. In the grease. And my mom is going to do that. And I'm going to show you, but I'll see you in a second.
Hi, I'm Heather's mommy. She's already explained to you. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put them in the cornmeal. And I put all of them in there. And before I, so that the cornmeal could stick, and I have the cooking oil, it's already getting heated. And I have the top that go on here.
It was me that I move stuff around. I'm messing with the kitchen.
That's all right, sweetheart. It's okay. So now this is what I'm going to do. Hopefully that the cornmeal would stick, because it generally does. Okay, and then I make sure that it stick on every one of them. Okay.
In New Orleans, we have a way of saying the word oil. Mom, tell them how you say oil sometimes.
Oil.
No, that's not how you say it. You say Earl.
Oral. Now, this is the way they look after you
Ooh, mommy, that looks good.
Now, I'm going to
Okay,
test
so
it and
she's
see
got
if
her.
it's already hot.
So you're just gonna put one in there?
Yeah, just put one to see. It's not hot enough yet. It's
Okay.
just about hot, getting hot.
Mom,
Okay.
thanks so much for helping me out in the kitchen
You are so
today.
welcome, dear. All right.
All right, I think it's hot, Mom, because
Yes,
it's sizzling,
yes,
right?
It's kind of sizzling a little bit, but you see, you just have to put them in, and I really actually put them all in at one time.
Okay.
And because they, I know how when they get in a certain amount, I just have to turn them over. And this is going to be very delicious too. There's a wonderful taste.
Ooh, wee child, yes. Can y'all see that? Mommy, how long do you fry it? What do you look for?
I'm going to show you. You have to just start letting them fry on a high fire. Not too high, but high enough so that it won't burn. And now I need to get the, I usually like to use the spoon that has the hole, because, that the grease won't be coming up when I'm taking
You can
it out.
drip. So do you need a plate?
Yeah, and I also like
Need
to
some
take
paper
the
towels.
because that was all
The grease.
yeah.
The Earl.
Yeah. Okay. They always saying something when I use the word oral. Oral.
Well, she's saying it right now. She's not saying it like she normally says it. Using her New Orleans lingo. The funniest thing to me, what is one of the things you remember saying in New Orleans that nobody else says anywhere else? I got one thing that I remember.
I kind of, since I've been here in Alabama, I think I'm kind of like forgot it. I've been talking like Alabama as well.
People in Alabama be saying good, and I'm like, what?
Yeah, and sometimes when I'll be in the store somewhere making groceries.
There she is.
That's it.
She said it. Making groceries. There was a commercial, making groceries. Remember that? Schwagman style?
And
Yeah.
then, yeah.
Okay. All right. So mommy's going to fry them. And as with anything goes, you just fry them until they're golden brown.
Yeah,
It looks
till
like
they're getting there.
yeah. This is kind of like our eggplant recipe in a lot lot of ways, right, Mom?
Yeah,
How we fry the
something
eggplant.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
but
I mean,
it's gonna taste so good.
Yes.
The eggplant really tastes good too.
but the mushrooms have a different flavor from eggplant,
The
obviously.
fire a little bit higher from it, but they're gonna be golden brown.
All right, Mom. Tell the people you'll see them in a second when they're
I'll
golden.
see you in a second when they're golden brown, and and Heather's gonna make the sandwiches, because I'm just gonna fry them, and that's it. See you guys.
Okay, so I don't know how long these mushrooms are gonna last because they taste so good. Mom, can you get this shot of these mushrooms? Guys, this is going into my mouth right now. They're so good. I don't know if I can put them on a sandwich. Okay, seriously. So, I got one of the key elements of making a po' boy is that you need French bread or a French baguette. For my kids, finding something that is safe is always an issue, the bread. I found a couple of places that are okay for the bread, or if not, you can make your own if you got it like that. I don't today. Whole Foods has a loaf, bread like this that has been safe for my children, and so I fix it. I buy it. I don't fix it. I buy it every now and again. And Panera, they sell one, and for some reason, it's been safe and it's been good for us, so I go for it. I don't want to tell you what brands to use. Always check for yourself. But as for me and this po' boy, I made a little bit of a remoulade sauce to go on it. Really, really simple. I took some Vegenaise, and this, Follow Your Heart has several different kinds of like vegan mayonnaise. If you can't do soy, they have one without soy. They have one made out of grapeseed oil. I just happen to love this one, egg-free, gluten-free. So I use about 2 tablespoons of this. I just used what I had on hand. I put maybe 1/4 of onion powder, a teaspoon of onion powder and garlic powder. I put some smoked paprika, and I put a sprinkle. I put maybe 1/4 a teaspoon of this smoked paprika too. I put a teaspoon of this Creole seasoning by Tony's. I know it's not the best, but I wanted the Creole taste, the Creole flavor on it. People do it all kinds of ways. I squeezed the juice of half of a lemon, just a little bit in it, and I mixed it all up, and it really tastes good. Tastes great. You can add like fresh parsley to it if you have it. That'll be yummy and on the money. And some people would probably put a little Creole mustard in it if you want to. And I also put a little bit of Louisiana Tabasco hot sauce in it. I put like 1-2 shakes. So it's like 2 dots of it. And then I mixed it all up, and I got this yummy looking sauce right here that's on it that I put on it like mayo. So I got some lettuce. You can put whatever toppings you like. I have lettuce, pickle, tomato. If you want to put cheese on it, the vegan cheese for us would work as well. But guys, I had to do it. I'm so sorry. I had to get this po' boy. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Don't hurt him. Mama, don't hurt him. I don't even want to bite it because it's so pretty. Isn't it gorgeous? All right, guys. Once again, thank you so much for joining me. If you like this video, share it, like it, subscribe, please, and I'll see you next time. Happy holidays.